What up, all my fight fans? We got ourselves some updated news on the man, the heavyweight king himself, Francis Ngannou. You know, we haven't heard from Francis Ngannou in some time. He's had some unfortunate incidents take place outside the cage. We have not seen him fight. You know, there's been so much stuff that's been happening in Francis Ngannou's life, but it's finally good to see he got an update. We all know that there were some incidents regarding him in the PFL with the whole Africa thing. Where he stands with the UFC, where he stands with competing in the UFC. There's just so much. So let's talk about this. So he did an interview with Ariel Helwani, and Ariel had asked regarding the whole him potentially fighting in the UFC again. He doesn't see it because he believes he is under contract with the PFL. He doesn't see that he's ever going to fight in the UFC anytime soon. It could be potentially because of Dana White. You know, Dana White and him aren't on the greatest of terms. Dana White constantly is, you know, trashing, I guess you could say, Francis Ngannou, not caring about Francis Ngannou because I guess just the deals that they made and the business deals that they made and whatnot. He doesn't consider Francis Ngannou a good person. And they even question whether or not he would face Jon Jones. Looks like it's going to be a big fat no. No 100% to him fighting the UFC anytime soon, and no to him fighting Jon Jones anytime soon. He believes he's under contract, and he also believes that they are not going to do what needs to be done in order to do a cross-promotional fight. So he just does not see that fight taking place, which is very unfortunate because that was one of the biggest fights, if not the biggest fight we want to see, even today still. Even today still, I believe it still is one of the biggest fights we can potentially see. One of the greatest of all time, one of the heavyweight greatest of all time. I mean, yes. Who would not want to see Jon Jones taking on Francis Ngannou? And what Ariel also said, which is also very true too, a lot of us would like to see Francis Ngannou take on Tom Aspinall. I would love to see that fight as well. That would be a great fight as well. Both powerhouses, both powerful men that would knock you out with one punch. I would love to see that fight as well. But it doesn't look like we're going to see anything regarding Francis Ngannou anytime soon. And it's just very, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate because just, you know, he has so much to offer the UFC. I don't believe he has too much to offer in the PFL. There really is nobody there. He does anything with the MMA. It's just not interesting to me anymore. It really isn't because there's nobody interesting over there. The PFL needs somebody for the heavyweight division to occupy Francis Ngannou's time. And we're just not getting that. We're not getting that. It's very unfortunate for Francis Ngannou. But what we are going to get potentially, what he also mentioned, is that he's in talks with a boxing match with Deontay Wilder. That's going to be very interesting. That's going to be very fun because Deontay Wilder, we all know, doesn't have the greatest boxing skills. Isn't like your Anthony Joshua or your Tyson Fury. He is more of a one-punch knockout power hitter. 100%, just like Francis Ngannou is a one-punch knockout power hitter as well. So these guys, it could potentially be a boring fight, but at the same time could be a very exciting fight where these guys are throwing haymakers to each other and trying to knock each other out. Now, there is no guarantee this fight is taking place. There is no timetable when this fight is taking place, but it is a strong, strong, strong fact that we are going to see this take place. It's a strong, strong feel I get that we are going to see this take place before we see Francis Ngannou in the cage again. Now, again, I'm like you guys. I want to see Francis Ngannou, MMA, Jon Jones, Tom Aspinall, even Alex Pereira. Oh, my goodness. But we're not going to get that. He's going to stay in the PFL, unfortunately. And what we're going to get is more boxing fights, which is fine with me. But at the same token, I still would love to see Francis Ngannou and Jon Jones. And I won't mind seeing him go against Deontay Wilder. But guys, let me know in the comments what do you think regarding Francis Ngannou, what he should do next. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.